You're on local radio, WMOA, AM 1490 and FM 101.3. My name is Ben Marshall, and we are here today, this afternoon, celebrating the Marietta High School class of 2020, and we have Jackson Mcatow with us right now. Jackson, good afternoon, and welcome to your graduation as it is.
Hey, thank you.
Talk a little bit about, you were the student body president, so talk a little bit about that role and if it kind of changed a little bit halfway through the year.
Going in junior year, I've been in student council for a while, so I decided to run for student body president, and of course, luckily I won, so it's been a great experience. Starting out the year, I was doing pep rallies, I do the announcements every morning. I did some other assemblies and whatnot. I lead all of the student council meetings, and of course, halfway through the year, it kind of changed as we kind of just didn't come back to school after spring break. It kind of just mitigated a lot of stuff we had to do, so of course, we're hoping we can have prom possibly later in the summer, in August, but other than that, it kind of cut off everything else we had planned. But yeah, the experience has been great. Love doing the announcements in the morning, love being the student body president. Sure, that's why I ran for it, so. Yep, the experience was great.
And you had mentioned hopeful for prom, and we've heard that there is an actual graduation date set for maybe later in the summertime. As a student body president, do you work with the school to kind of figure that stuff out, or no?
So the school called out to all of the leaders of the senior class to kind of help and give feedback. So I was one of those students, along with about 10, 15 others, but we've been in multiple Zoom meetings. They've contacted us. We've provided feedback. So with that, we told them basically we're having a parade. We're having some sort of graduation with like what we're dealing with now. We're going to do what we can, but of course we're going to try and schedule a traditional graduation later in the summer. So of course we're all hopeful that we'll be able to go in motion. But
talk a little bit about you'd mentioned your time at high school. Talk about like maybe a favorite memory.
My favorite memory is joining journalism. I do the newspaper. I've ran the newspaper since sophomore year, but I've done it every year in high school and going through. I like seeing the paper get better, people joining, making new relationships, making some good relationships with the staff and teachers. But my favorite thing is we started a new broadcasting segment. Like every week we would air a new video for the school to watch during advisory period. So Thursday in advisory we would broadcast, we called it Tiger TV. Mm-hmm. And that's what journalism, we started to do that, and that was probably one of my favorite memories doing all of that. So of course, that was cut short. But.
Yeah, for sure. So you seemingly have a passion for journalism and media in general. Are you going to follow that passion through your college career?
Oh, I guess I see it more as a hobby. I might try and continue that in college, but as of now, I'm going to the University of Akron, and I want to try and be a doctor, follow footsteps of my father. So going to University of Akron, hopefully go to NeoMed with their early assurance program. So that's what I'm going for. But of course, I wouldn't be surprised if I end up joining journalism or doing something like that in college. You never know, but that's my plans as of now.
If you could say one thing to your fellow graduates, and presumably you can because you're on the radio and hopefully they're listening as well, what would that be?
I guess just congratulations. Hopefully all of this isn't kind of lessened because we can't have a traditional graduation. At least we're hoping we can have one, but it kind of seems like some people are making it seem like it's less of an accomplishment. Of course, this doesn't cut out all the 12 years we've done, all the 12 years of schooling, including all the sports and other extracurricular activities that go along with school. So I'd just like to congratulate you. This isn't lessened because we can't have a traditional graduation, and just congrats.
Excellent. Nice words from Student Body President Jackson Mcatow. And as we celebrate the 2020 class of Marietta High School, congratulations to you, Jackson, and thanks for joining us on the radio this afternoon.
Hey, thank you so much.